The Lord be with you. I'm Deacon Keith Fournier, and our first reading is taken from the second book of Samuel. But that very night the word of Yahweh came to Nathan. Go and tell my servant David, Yahweh says this. Are you to build me a temple for me to live in? And when your days are over and you fall asleep with your ancestors, I shall appoint your heir, your own son, to succeed you, and I shall make his sovereignty secure. He will build a temple for my name, and I will make his royal throne secure forever. I shall be a father to him, and he a son to me. If he does wrong, I shall punish him with a rod such as men use, with blows such as mankind gives. Your dynasty and your sovereignty will ever stand firm before me, and your throne be forever secure. And our response is taken from Psalm 89. For you have said, love is built to last forever. You have fixed your constancy firm in the heavens. I have made a covenant with my chosen one, sworn an oath to my servant David. I have made your dynasty firm forever, built your throne stable age after age. The heavens praise your wonders, Yahweh, your constancy in the gathering of your faithful. So I shall make him my firstborn, the highest of earthly kings. I have established his dynasty forever, his throne to be as lasting as the heavens. And our second reading is taken from the letter of the Apostle Paul to the Romans. For the promise to Abraham and his descendants that he should inherit the world was not through the law, but through the uprightness of faith. That is why the promise is to faith, so that it comes as a free gift and is secure for all the descendants, not only those who rely on the law, but all those others who rely on the faith of Abraham, the ancestor of us all. As Scripture says, I have made you the father of many nations. Abraham is our father in the eyes of God, in whom he put his faith, and who brings the dead to life and calls into existence what does not yet exist. Though there seemed no hope, he hoped and believed that he was to become father of many nations in fulfillment of the promise. Just so will your descendants be. This is the faith that was reckoned to him as uprightness. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke. Every year, his parents used to go to Jerusalem for the feast of the Passover. When he was 12 years old, they went up for the feast as usual. When the days of the feast were over and they set off home, the boy Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem without his parents knowing it. They assumed he was somewhere in the party, and it was only after a day's journey that they went to look for him among their relations and acquaintances. When they failed to find him, they went back to Jerusalem, looking for him everywhere. It happened that 3 days later, they found him in the temple, sitting among the teachers, listening to them and asking them questions. And all those who heard him were astounded at his intelligence and his replies. They were overcome when they saw him. And his mother said to him, "My child, why have you done this to us? See how worried your father and I have been, looking for you." He replied, "Why were you looking for me? Did you not know that I must be in my Father's house?" But they did not understand what he meant. He went down with them then and came to Nazareth and lived under their authority. His mother stored up all these things in her heart. The Gospel of the Lord.